Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Rajnikant and today's video we're gonna discuss component. Okay, so what exactly this annotation is and what it does. Okay, so a lot of time in interview we'll get a question explain component. Okay, so let's see what exactly it does. So if you'll annotate component annotation to any of our class, then that class object will be created by the Spring container. Okay, so that particular class object will be created and managed by Spring container. If you'll see here, this annotation is used to mark a Java class as a Spring component. This indicates that it should be automatically detected and the object got created and registered by the Spring container during component scanning process. Okay, so if you'll annotate any of the class as component, then that object will be created by Spring container. Simple answer. Okay, now let's see in a practically way how will it does. So if you'll see here, already I have a Spring Boot application and here controller package and helper package. Now let's create a class. So what class will create? So we'll take a class for percentage calculator and we'll pass physics, chemistry and mathematics mark, and we'll find the percentage. Based on the mark we'll send, it will identify the percentage. Okay, so percentage calculator. Okay, and here we'll add the red component and we'll take a method public double find percentage. Okay, so this example will use later point of time where we'll have controllers, and in that controller we'll send the student marks with student name. Okay, so that time we'll call this method to find out the percentage. Okay, so I will create those controllers and I will explain all those annotations. Okay, so this is very helpful, I mean for microservices as well. So how we'll use Spring Boot in microservices, that is also very useful. So if you'll see here, I have lot of videos on microservices. Okay, so if you'll go to here this playlist, I have a special playlist for microservices with Spring Boot and Spring Cloud. If you'll see here, around 19 videos are there. Okay, for completely Spring Boot with microservice with Spring Boot and Spring Cloud. And apart from that one, I have Kafka asynchronous communication with event driven, Apache Kafka, JSON, and Git with IntelliJ IDEA completely is there, AEM and Cache, and Java interview questions and CRUD operation. Lot of different videos are there, so you can explore those videos as well. Okay, so those are really helpful for you guys. Okay, so let's jump into today's discussion again. So we'll pass here marks integer physics, then integer chemistry and integer math, and let's return what is this, physics plus chemistry plus math and divide by 300 and into 100. Okay, so done. Now let's test this one. Okay, so we'll see whether this class object is got created by this Spring Boot application or not. Okay, so if you'll see here, so we need application context, right? So to get all the beans, we need application context. Okay, so here the Spring application dot run will return, if you'll see here, configurable application context. So let me take this application context. Okay, application context ctx is equal to dot one, and here if you'll see ctx dot get bean. What is the bean we want here? Calculator. It's percentage calculator, no? percentage calculator dot class. Okay, so in this way we can get the bean from the IOC container. Okay, so let's take this percentage calculator. Percentage calculator is equal to, then what we need to do, let's have system dot out dot println percentage calculator dot calculate find percentage, and here let me pass 70 70 70. Now let's run Control Alt L. Okay, so if you'll see here what we are doing in this main method, we have spring application dot run method is there, which by default it will run the Spring Boot application, and this returns a configurable application context, and application context is the root interface. So I am taking application context where we are keeping this object of application context, and from this application context I am getting the bean. Okay, so now let's see. So as this percentage calculator is annotated with @ component, so this class object will be created by Spring, and it will register in application it will register in Spring Bean container. Okay, so let's run and we'll see this one. Okay, so stop and rerun. Maybe this application is running already. I was doing something else maybe. Okay, so let me clear this one. Okay, so it's building. Now let's see. We'll get this output. Spring Boot application is running. In the console we'll see, right, we are putting system.out.println, right? Maybe 3.0 I need to put. Let me run it again. So it's coming 0.0, my bad. So it's running again. So let's see. Yes, if you'll see here, 70% is we got, right? So hope you got a crystal clear picture that what is component annotation and why you required that one. Okay, so thank you guys, have a nice day.